Alright, welcome back to the TART5 main channel. We are back with a winner's bracket match. Cat C2 versus C3 Healing Potion. And yeah, two extremely strong teams facing off against each other on a pretty difficult pool. I'm quite interested to see how this goes. We see Ray slightly edging Yongin in the roles. We will see Ray's side banning first. Potion looking for a ban. I'm gonna guess something like SB, very likely. If they haven't put in enough practice, we'll see. Either our gimmick ban against Cat could be happening. Either that or maybe something they don't feel so strong in. Yeah, not a lot of the scores so far in the tournament have been super representative, or at least it's hard to kind of infer scores on this pool when you refer to the other pools, since the other pools have been pretty easy so far. But yeah, SB ban, somewhat expected. Against the not so practice heavy team this Healing Potion is. And so that's a practice map gone. And Cat will go for a mechanics ban as expected. It was either this or like maybe DD2. Yeah, Cat not the strongest on the mechanics. And yeah, going for a mechanics ban makes the most sense here, very likely. And yeah, Cat first to pick. Gonna go straight for that No Mod 5. Again, another gimmicky pick from a pretty gimmicky team. Yeah, other options I'd float out, maybe No Mod 4 FL also a possibility. And yeah, No Mod 5 slow SV, first pick here. 4.93 stars, so not super dense, but in terms of the node density, but in terms of visually, extremely dense. Bunch of weird SV to catch off players as well. And so yeah, anime song, first pick, 4 minutes long, so a pretty long one to start us off. And yeah, a little bit of practice required for this one. We'll see how much practice Healing Potion have put into this No Mod 5. I feel like it's one of those maps that with enough practice, almost anyone can play. There are some parts which, even with practice, can end up coming down to like the execution within the match. Specifically, I'm talking about those finisher sections after each chorus, which can trip players up with the consecutive Ks. So like finisher K into K, those patterns can definitely trip up even with enough practice. If you just don't see it coming or like have a little slip up, definitely and can be an issue. And for a map that I would say isn't too out there in terms of SV, FCing might be quite important for this one. As in, we probably see a lot of high combos. So breaking can be quite detrimental. As finally, we should be heading into our No Mod 5 here. All 8 players settled into the lobby. We have Schwartz, Shing, Rex, and Yongin on the side of Cat. And on the Healing Potion, we have Ray, Buttermilk, Fola, and Makaki. Seeing a bunch of I'm So Cooked. I don't really think Healing Potion have 4 players on gimmick maps. Like, I might be completely wrong here. Yeah, I don't think Ray is super gimmick player, so this might be a bit cooked, but no barline reading in this gimmicky map, just pure SV. Pure eye power required for this. Yeah, ag could matter a decent amount, especially if players drop a lot of ag. But so far, pretty even after a somewhat rough start for the Smirtcat. And ooh, a miss from Yongin as well. But score kept relatively even because of the ag right now, really dropping a decent amount. One third here. No misses. Oh, I say that Asfola finds a miss on the last note of that pattern. And a little bit more advantage now for the Smirtcat in terms of combo as he finds another drop in this chorus. Buttermilk as well finding a miss. And Smirtcat starting to build that score lead. A little bit more buffer in case any more mistakes come through, but it's clean from the other three players right now. Only Yongin find a miss as we head into this finisher section, which will trip up players. Buttermilk and Ray finding misses, a ton of misses at that, and now the score lead opening up. Looking very clean for Smirtcat, still 3 FCs. On the other side is just Makaki. As we head into a very heavy, SV heavy section, Yongin again finding a miss on the side of Smirtcat, but traded out by Buttermilk right now. This score lead not gonna budge, kind of memory part, and the top 2 players from Healing Potion find a miss. So into a faster SV section. And catching off some of the Healing Potion players, but this map is a foregone conclusion. 220k, not likely to come back from this one. And this break, Smirtcat, no, they've pretty much secured the point, unless, I mean, something crazy happens. Still waiting to see if Smirtcat can complete this 3-way FC. Makaki as well, holding on to this FC. Try to get some good scores here. Bit of calm before the storm. There will be the second KI upcoming pretty soon. More misses rain out from the Healing Potion players. But they also probably already know that this map is pretty much over. As Smirtcat looking strong. Little bit of complicated SV coming here. Single tap finishers catching off Shing. And that's 1 FC from the side of Smirtcat gone. And into the final finisher section. Makaki also finally breaking the FC, but not quite gonna matter. And that's 2 FCs from the side of Smirtcat, a 10-100 and 16-100 FC from Schwartz and Rex respectively. And yeah, Smirtcat getting their first point. So yeah, Healing Potion's turn. Again, that no more 2 ban could possibly ring some alarms. I'm looking for a mechanics map to pick here. So I don't know, DT2 calling out to me. What else does a no more 2 ban mean? I'm saying like DT2, HRGT, or maybe DT1 if you are confident enough. Even though DT1 pretty hard, I feel like Healing Potion might have just the better like mechanics players in general. but does need a little bit of practice, so that's what I'm worried about for that DT1 for Healing Potion. DT2 super standard, I feel like you can just pick it right now. Maybe ask some players to look at the DT1 a little bit. But yeah. Ooh, HD1? Okay, that's kind of out of nowhere. Very interesting pick. I don't think Smutcat are down any players on this one. Yeah, Yonkin out for this one. Who's on Smutcat that will play this? It's probably just minus category, so we are looking at probably Rex, Krix, Shing, Schwartz, which is a pretty formidable HD team. Yeah, Smutcat not bad on HD, like pretty strong in HD, so definitely would have been my first pick. But we'll see if Healing Potion have strong enough points on this. Again, this map a little bit more orangey, I feel. In terms of like, when it comes to the map, there are a few choke points, and because there are only a few choke points, this could quite easily turn out in Healing Potion's favor. Again, a little bit of X still required for this one, given the 1-6, and as you can hear in the song right now, a little bit of weird rhythm. Yeah, a bunch of 1/3s to trip up players' X a little bit. A HD1 custom map from Irony, 175 BPM. Some really strong act players on the side of Healing Potion though, so I think Smutcat have to sweat a little bit on this pick if they want to get this first breakpoint on the board, as we should be heading into our HD1. Techie, kind of streamy HD. Alright, summer is over. OD6, Techie, HD. Oh. Should be seeing an abort. Early leave there from Buttermilk. Yep. Maybe waiting a little bit for Buttermilk to come back in, but Alright, a little bit of banter issues, but we should be getting into our HD1 very soon. Alright, finally HD1 here. Alright, a little bit of egg lead right now for the Smart Cat as Fola and Finhazel dropping a little bit of egg, and now a bunch of misses. So a little bit of an early lead for Smart Cat as we see some 1-6 coming in. And no misses for Smart Cat just yet. And 1-6 stack. 1-6 triple catching off Finhazel. And yeah, no mistakes from any of the other players. It's good act though, being held by Buttermilk and Makaki as Fola does find a miss on the transition into the tech part. Healing Potion desperately need Smart Cat to find a miss. There's a lot of egg drop though from Shing and Katsugiri, so a miss could help them to help Healing Potion a ton. If it comes from the side of Smart Cat, but it comes from Finhazel instead. Wanted not catching off any of the Smart Cat players. And still 4 ways for this team. The score difference only about 68,000. Make it 70,000 now. One chain miss could do it. You see if it does happen as we're approaching the end of the map. Time is running out for Healing Potion on this HD1 pig. And now more complicated stream patterns coming into this HD1. No misses. Weird offhand patterns not catching off anyone. And it might be a 4-way here for the Smart Cat, taking this HD1 with ease. Yeah, I think Healing Potion do have the better act in this pick. But it's those misses that give Smart Cat the win here. If I think 2 of the players from Smart Cat find a miss on that map, this could have been a Healing Potion point easily. But it's clean from the Smart Cats, as they will just straight up go for No Mod 4 next. Alright. No Mod 4, gimmick map. Again, when you see SB ban, you start to look for these gimmick picks. And yeah, No Mod 4 definitely a pretty practice-heavy map, perhaps. I think it's one of those like technically side-readable, but in practice, it's not gonna work. Alright, score update. Plur have just gotten their first point against Genshin Furry Army, but it is 1-5. Oh, I believe that was a break point actually, so maybe 2-5 looking possible. But yeah, Genshin Furry Army on match point with, I believe, 2 more picks. Plur have to survive. They even want to hit tiebreaker. But yeah, some interesting maps left for that match, I believe. Anyway, number 4, a little bit of bar line reading, a little bit of slider reading, a little bit of funny stuff going on, like slider finisher into K equals KK. It's kind of hard to read. That's the middle part, as we see all the players from, yeah, all 8 players now getting started. We have Schwartz, Rex, Shing, Yongin versus Finhazel, Makaki, Fola, Hao Dai. Wait for the score to settle in. See a lot of mixed reading in this map, I guess. That's the difficulty point of this map. You have a lot of mixed barline and slider and normal, barline and normal as well. Those have some pure barline patterns to start off here. A little bit of SV, not gonna catch out anyone. It's a little bit of an egg advantage for Smirkat early on, and an early miss as well. Make that basically chain miss from Makaki on that longer pattern. KK gonna catch off 3 players though. And that's Schwartz, Shing, and Makaki all finding mistakes on the KK. Another miss from Shing, and things are kind of close on this one. Coming to this barline pattern, Rex also finding a miss. And it's the 3 FCs from Healing Potion carrying them right now. But not quite enough act to convert this just yet. Young is still holding on to the SS. DK not catching anyone as we start to head into a relatively calm section. But the memorization is coming. We'll see if anyone finds a miss. Really simple. DK. I think. Youngin will miss the... not miss, but will drop 100. The sole FC right now. And really strong act from Smirkat though. Healing Potion not quite able to break through on this one. Despite, I think, still 2 FCs held by Fola and Hao Dai as Makaki and Finhazel both finding misses during that earlier speed up. Smirkat looking to take this one. Yeah, that part a little bit more practice heavy and a lot of misses found by Healing Potion as we head into the final chorus here. Misses from Shing, but traded by Finhazel. This score gap is not gonna move. In fact, it's only being pushed more towards Smirkat's favor as Yongin is locked in, looking for the FC, finds a miss. Fola, the next one to fall as well, breaking another FC, but it should be Hao Dai. I mean, sorry, it should be Smirkat taking this one, but Hao Dai, okay, also gonna finally miss the finally break the FC. And yeah, again, another strong point for the Smirkats here. And yeah, that's pretty much every gimmicky map gone from the pool. Alright. So yeah, Smart Cat going for the no mod 4, no mod 5 combo to start off the start of this match during this first pick phase. Healing Potion, Hishiwan didn't quite work. I doubt you really want to pick HD into this Smart Cat team, man. Because like on paper they are just so strong on HD with Krix, Shing, and Schwartz all able to play HD to a pretty high degree, and Katsugiri as well, 4th HD player. Not always the strongest, but good enough to be that 4th player. So yeah, wait, Healing Potions next pick again, another a. Ooh, okay, so avoiding DT2, which is a choice. Yeah, so if I'm Smart Cat, I'm thinking, okay, they're not picking DT2, they're definitely a bit scared. But I think Smart Cat still have a bunch of picks before they have to resort to something more coin tossy than DT2, I guess. Alright, looks like the other match has concluded 6-1, ending on the HD1, I presume. Yeah, 6-1 to Genshin Furry Army. On paper, the stronger team, and they do prove it. And yeah, no mod 3 here. Very techy map. 143 BPM, a bunch of swing, but a lot of longer chain together patterns, you know, like 1-6 and some 1-8s as well. Plays somewhat like a 286 BPM map. In theory, kind of a 286 BPM map actually, but I think in practice, when you look at the patterning, look at everything, the rhythms combined together, definitely is a tech map. Alright, we're gonna see the HD lineup for Smart Cat coming in for Nobot 3. The same line for HD1 coming in again. Healing Potion, we have Ray, Fola, Makaki, Buttermilk. And yeah, I think Healing Potion a little bit favored, especially on a Nomod tech pick. Alright, fake VTuber song. Hopefully Bancho will let us see this one. There we go. So yeah, Ek can be kind of annoying on this map as well, given the constant snapping changes and such. And yeah, a little bit of egg drops. Gonna give Smirkhead a little bit of a lead to start off, but it's those chain 1-6 that catch off Katsugiri first miss in the match. Yep, small lead opening up, but that's a mistake from Fola. One miss though, it's clean, and not a lot of egg drop to follow. Healing Potion still in the lead as more misses from Katsugiri. Traded by Makaki, thank goodness, but I mean, good for Smirkhead. At least they're still holding up to 3 FCs. This can pull the lead a little bit, especially with 3 players at combo cap. But yeah, the egg is still very clean from the players that do have combo on the side of Healing Potion. 33,000 points. We're gonna head into a pretty rough section. Katsugiri finding a miss again. And this lead still firmly on the favor of Healing Potion. Schwartz finds a miss. 2 FCs versus 2. As Fola catching up back at combo cap. Healing Potion looking dominant. Pretty dominant this pick so far. As the speed patterns continue. No more mistakes from them, and Healing Potion look poised to take this No Mod 3 as we go into the final section here. Finally, another miss from Fola, and now 40,000 points. This isn't exactly out of reach, but Smirkhead just need more misses from Healing Potion. More chain 1-6 gonna catch off Katsugiri, and yeah, things looking pretty done and dusted here. Healing Potion should be able to grab their first point here off of this No Mod 3. Yeah, 2 FCs here, Krix and Shing. From 2 FCs from either side, Krix and Shing. Ray and Buttermilk. Krix with a 9-100 FC, but that act not gonna matter. Unfortunately, Katsugiri can be a bad run. Can be just full out things. 22 misses, and yeah, Healing Potion able to grab their first point as we see the second phase bans coming through. It's a quick ban on FL, interestingly. I mean, I guess Healing Potion not the best FL team, so they do ban it. So out of 4 gimmick maps, we do see 1 ban, 2 picks, 1 ban. Or I say gimmick maps, the more gimmicky maps, I guess. There are some still pretty interesting maps left as we do see Smirkhead going for the DD2 ban. Yeah, I think Healing Potion should have cheated out that HD1 for maybe a DT2 ban if they did really want to pick it. Because even HD1 I feel is somewhat Smirkhead favor as they will go for HR2. No more completely gimmick maps left, and they will go for the fast reading HR map. A little bit gimmicky this one as well. Some pattern inversions, but you still do need to read still need to be able to read a decent amount of fast HR for this one. Alright, HR2. Decent amount of SV in this one. Let's go like up and down. So no exact. I can't tell you an exact SV value. Yeah, star rate of 4.7, so quite sparse. In return, it is a pretty fast SV, so low density, higher SV. Should be getting into HR2 soon. We see the players in the lobby, Yongin, Rex, Schwartz, and Xing. Ray, Haodai, Fola, Buttermilk. Yeah, I guess Schwartz, not known to be the best HR2 player, but yeah, again, this one a little bit gimmicky. I can see why these specific players from Smirkat are in the lobby. And yes, we have Healing Potion, we have Ray, Haodai, Fola, and Buttermilk. Yeah, looking for this breakpoint would greatly help them. Yeah, and definitely not the most perfect map here for the Smirkat to pick. Yeah, 1-6 here can also be a little bit tricky. We head to one of the many funny SV sections. And a bunch of misses raining out from the Healing Potion players. Ray and Buttermilk both finding misses. And again heading to another SV section here. Healing Potion hoping for some misses from the side of Smirkat, but instead it's a miss from Haodai, as all Smirkat players still holding to their this 4-way FC. Absolutely smoking Healing Potion right now as we finally find a miss from a Smirkat player, but there's just too much egg dropped on the side of Healing Potion. I say that as a few more misses from Smirkat, Yongin and Schwartz both finding misses, and this lead has made itself a little bit smaller. Another miss from Ray as we are pushing the end of the map here again. Very short map. That pattern there is the only last choke point. As yeah, we reached the end of HR2. Very short map. A lot of content and only 2 FCs from Rex and Fola. Xing finding a bunch of misses at the very end. But it's really strong egg. 1-digit 100 count for 4 of these Smirkat players, and they will grab this HR2 with ease. Too much egg drop from the side of Healing Potion. It is a 3-100 FC from Fola though. Very strong score there. Xing with a matching 3-100s, but yeah, those misses at the end. Alright. Healing Potion not able to grab that break point. Now looking for another map. Again, no matter you going so poorly, I feel like DT1 is now... DT1 is the map that's really standing out to me right now in terms of like similarity to that No Mod 3. We have... Well, I guess the BPM is quite different, but very techy. And then we do see the DT1 coming through. Yeah, I'm looking at maybe some like 4th player issues from that No Mod 3 can possibly transfer over to this DT1. The only problem, the only difference is that now this DT1 has a lot more egg requirement, and Healing Potion haven't been exactly on top of they haven't been super dominant over Smartcat in terms of ag. So could be this ag issue can present itself on this DT1, though I think mostly it's gonna come down to misses. We'll see, unless there's some like god 99% on this map that could really affect the score difference in both teams. But yeah, so yeah, cancel. If you know cancel songs, very jazzy, a lot of snapping changes, specifically this map. Yeah, a lot of blue tick ending patterns, a lot of even note patterning for this one. Makes it really awkward to act 1/3 as well, and some 1/6 as well, and a bit of 1/8 as well. The mechanics requirement for this is quite high, and OD6 DT, even the ag requirement is quite high as well. And yeah, small change up in the tech roster from the normal tree from Smartcat, I think subbing out Katsuki for Yonkin. Healing potion side, I think it's minus Makaki plus How Dai, if I am not mistaken. From the mod 3, yeah. So yeah, minus Makaki plus How Dai and minus Kasugiri plus Yongen. A little bit of roster source on both sides from that tech map. And yeah, Egg already the biggest issue at the start of the map. So we see Healing Potion grab a decent sized lead, 20,000 points. Not the most in 4v4, but good enough to win the map as we head into more complex patterning. Starting now, 1/6 and a bunch of different snapping changes here as Healing Potion look really good at Egg, but that one miss drops their lead from 30,000 to 15,000. And still, 4 FCs being held by Smirkat. I say that just as Krix finds a miss, just as that Scully dips over on the side of Smirkat, it flies all the way back over. Another miss from Krix. And Schwartz as well finding a miss. Lead now growing to 60,000 points for Healing Potion. 2 FCs versus 3. As we're gonna head into the chorus. More misses could present itself. That 1/8 doublet gonna catch off How Tai and Buttermilk, but it's clean from those 2 misses. Yongin finds a chain miss, however. Schwartz as well finding another miss. Krix as well dropping in this final Ki here. And things don't even look close. Healing Potion. It's a very clean ending, and Fola should be completing this. FC here really finding a miss at the very end, but it's clean from Healing Potion throughout that last Ki, and able to grab this very important point, 4-2, denying that match point. Smirkat, it's your turn to pick. Very impressive FC here from Fola, and yeah, Yonkin at that ending dropping a little too many misses. It's a huge chain miss, and yeah, Smirkat, it looked close. It looked like they could have gotten this break point for match point. But instead, Healing Potion locking in as we still see Smirkat immediately going for that no mod 1. I will lower the volume for you guys since it does sound pretty awful. And immediately my PC is dying. Yeah, marathon-ish pick. Excessive synthesizer and apply over the hitch. We're looking at a 156 BPM, pretty slow, pretty low BPM, but pretty complex patterning. A lot of offhands and such. Alright. No mod 1. Shapping because we are in it for a long one. And unlike 3 more sudden death, we won't be seeing any early fails here. Alright, even I have to load up on me a little bit. Yep. We're gonna see if... I don't think act is really gonna matter too much on this. I'm pretty sure all players here can act this to a decent degree. But yeah, I think Healing Potion with a decent chance on this map as well. We do see an early miss from Buttermilk. And Ray also 1-8 gonna trip him a little bit. It's a little bit of a weird pattern. DKKK, DKD. Another miss from Makaki. And Fola as well. Maybe I was completely wrong. As Healing Potion already breaking all 4 FCs. A bunch of chain misses from Schwartz though. Gonna flip things over completely. It's a very long chain miss. And yeah, suddenly things looking okay for Healing Potion off of that one chain miss. And all players still looking fine. I say that as Makaki finds a bunch of misses, but Cricks as well trading it. And now things still in the favor of Healing Potion. All 3 players reaching combo cap on Healing Potion, and soon Schwartz will be there to match it 3 versus 3. Oh, more misses from Makaki. I gotta make things a little bit closer, but gonna need a few more misses. Probably to swing this over. 4,000 points, neck and neck basically. As Rex finds another miss. I see another, I think that's an FC being broken there. And that's gonna do wonders for the Healing Potion. No mod 1 economy, as we do see Fola finding a miss, and that's a big combo gone. Make that 3 players versus 2 in terms of combo cap. Makaki will be reaching there soon, but Smokecat grabbing a few hundred points maybe off of that. Halfway through this no mod 1, 2.5 minutes in. Things still incredibly close. Again, even act is gonna matter at this point. A little bit of a calmer section. Doublets here can be kind of hard to act. We'll see if this lead wants to flip because of it. As I see a little bit more points go the way of Smirtcat. Every little bit of points matters here. The lead, it's kind of dipping over to the side of Smirtcat. And now we see it flickering. Smirtcat with a tiny bit of act gain throughout that previous section over Healing Potion. And now this lead slightly in their favor. Just gotta stave off any misses, and let's hit into the final streams. Mono's gonna catch off Rex somewhat, as now Healing Potion is slightly in the lead off of that miss. And again, any miss here is gonna matter a ton. Makaki finding a break. Everyone else at combo cap. It's 3 versus 3 in terms of combo cap, sorry. As now another miss from Makaki brings things more over the side of Smirtcat, but again, 6,000 points. These streams just don't stop. But things are looking better and better for Smirtcat as more chain misses from Makaki. That's a huge chain miss. The miss from Schwartz though, very clean. And now Smirtcat 40,000 points in the lead, looking to take this no mod 1. Streams have ended. Just the outro left. No real place to miss, and Smirtcat, it's a little bit scary because of that chain miss, but they should be securing this no mod 1 point. Shing completing FC and reverse stroke from Ray and Buttermilk on this one. $44,000 points. definitely somewhat doable. I think Healing Potion are -1 miss plus 1 Smirk Cat miss away from taking this point. And yeah, Smirk Cat now up at match point. And there goes my audio again. Oh well, Healing Potion sent to pick. Not a lot of mechanics maps left to go. ECTT, again, the most like techy pick there is kind of left. HR1 also there as an option in terms of high mechanics requirement. I don't think I want to pick HD2 or HDHR into Smirk Cat. Those seem like very Smirk Cat picks. FMSD also technically an option, but that one falls more into it's more of a mod category. I don't know. It doesn't seem that good against Smirk Cat, who are pretty good at mods. HRGT is an egg map. I don't think they want to really go for that. HHR also pretty basically a HD egg pick. As we do see ECTT being the next pick. Oh, there you go. ECTT being picked. Alright. Bandmate, ECTT, 180. A lot of 1/8s in this one. Alright. Bandmates start over. ECTT pick focus is somewhat on the patterning, but the high-ish OD could be a little bit of a problem. You know, 180 BPM, 1/8 burst, not exactly super free. Alright. So yeah, healing potion. Picking easy DT, Smokecat at match point. Looking to grab this break point and end the match right here and right now. It's an early miss from Katsugiri. And a little bit of a lag there. We'll see if that's a real miss from Finn Hazel. It looks like a real miss from Fola, however. Yeah, Finn Hazel back. So one miss per side. Ek looking pretty even between both teams so far. Hitting the first KI here. A lot more 1-8s. A lot of places to drop hundreds and especially drop misses. Five note there. No troubles at all. No misses from any of these players from that KI. But healing potion coming out a little bit better. As a miss from Katsukiri at that very end. This break as well. Exposing these players to each other's scores. Healing potion. No, they're in the lead. Another KI here. And that's an early miss from Fola, but quickly traded by Krix. Another miss from Krix and healing potion. Looking pretty good. 20,000 points. There is one more chorus at the end. But still a very calm section. 3 players at Combo Cap versus 2 on the side of Smirkat. And Healing Potion can grab a little bit more of a lead as we hit into the final chorus here. Smirkat praying from a mistake from these Healing Potion players, but that's a miss from the wrong team. Katsugiri breaking in this last KI here. Buttermilk finally finding a miss. Another FC gone from the side of Healing Potion, but this lead needs much more than that one singular miss as we hit to the outro here. Healing Potion able to grab this easy DT point. 28,000 points and 2 very clean FCs from Ray and Finn Hazel. On the other side, Schwartz and Xing able to find those FCs as well, but it's just basically comes down to misses and combo and a little bit of the act as well. And yeah. One more breakpoint chance gone from Smirkat as they are looking at their final pick here. Yeah, one last pick for either team if it comes to that even. If Healing Potion can grab this breakpoint, then they'll have one more pick. And then this TB. But for now, we'll see what Smirkat want to pick. Again, HD2 somewhat standing out to me here. Decently strong HD team, but it is a little bit scary to pick a map such as this one, which can come down to like just pure FCs basically. Like, I think the Healing Potion team can maybe fall away this HD2, and if Smirkat find like 3 mistakes, they could just be cooked. B stream now starting with Troll versus Kiailat. So if you guys are interested in the other winners bracket matchup, we'll take a peek at that stream. Don't leave just yet, as we may be looking at the conclusion of this match on this Fremont Sudden Death pick. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so not really going for HD, not going for HD Heater either, which is a little bit I guess maybe too much act requirement, and they're kind of scared of that. But it will be Fremont Sudden Death. Alright, 1 HD, 1 Heater minimum. Heater satisfies both requirements. And yeah, teams must have 3 mods total. Four HDHR from Smirkat. Nah, I don't think that's happening, right? I mean, there's no way that's happening. I can say that with certainty, probably. But yeah, we will probably see the mod players from Smirkat come in any second now. It's gonna be Schwartz, Rex, Krix, Yonkin on this one. Healing Potion There are 5 players in the lobby right now, probably deciding right now who's gonna be playing this one, who's gonna be playing that very important no mod. Yeah, we'll see who's gonna run no mods. Probably gonna see no mods from either team. Running no mods, maybe possible. For either of these teams. But I think Healing Potion here definitely just want to take like HHR and a no mod, I think. Because first of all, they need the no mod to maybe secure the LC, and they probably do need a HHR to catch up with Smirkcat's mods. I do think they're gonna mod this pretty heavily, so in the case that Smirkcat find FC, they do need to have enough mods on their side to potentially take the point as well. Then again, you could just like fully sack it, run HHR plus 1 mod plus 2 no mods just to maximize your chance at FC and try to win through that way. So a lot of different strategies for either team. But knowing these Smirkcat players personally, I do think they're gonna run with an overmod here. Maybe like a HHR from short. I think she's been practicing. Yongen HR, Crix HD, Rex HD, something like that. You guys have been talking too much about 3 months and then didn't talk about the map. 6 minutes long, 5.84 stars. Decently hard, especially combined with SV. Very kind of typical, I would say, hyperflip SVs. You know, you can imagine those K finishers coming flying in. And yeah, OD 6.5, so pretty hard on the hard rock as well. Yeah, every player loading in, and we will see 4 mods from both sides. It's a HD HR from Schwartz, HD from Rex, HR from Yongen, and a no mod from Crix. And yeah, Ray on HR, Makaki on HD, Haotai also on the HR, and Buttermilk also on the HD. So very, I mean, very like what you'd expect from these players, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna assume these mods are correct. So yeah, no mods on the healing potion side, but we do have an even mod distribution on both sides. As we see that SV just catching off both hard rock players. I don't think that's a banjo miss. And suddenly things looking scary as Makaki and Schwartz both finding misses. And already this Remod sudden death looking kind of doomed. But Buttermilk, one of the best HG players in this rank range, could possibly carry them. And by carry I mean just needs to hold on and hope that Smirkcat find misses. Score difference pretty heavily on the side of Smirkcat. Some chain misses gonna need to come through and hit into a stream section. Another pain point, another choke section. If Smirkcat even want to find any misses. Oh. Looks like someone's found a miss. Buttermilk should be finding a miss very soon. On something. No idea. But yeah, another point. Sorry, not another point. It is the final point. Smirkcat surviving through that free mod sudden death again. Stream catching off another team. And that will be it for this winners bracket match, ending in a pretty funny fashion on this 3-mod sudden death. And yeah, Smartcat will be moving on to your grand finals. Top 3 secured. We'll be facing against the winner of Troll versus Ki Lads. Yep, I know my teams. Yeah, I guess I can update this as well. Troll versus Ki Lads happening right now on the B stream, so yeah, we'll be probably rating that pretty soon. But yeah, Pop Tarts versus K-Troy Enjoyers. Pretty intense losers bracket matchup will be happening in about 20 minutes, so be sure to be there to catch the match. Yeah. And yeah, bracket. Giving potion drop down, gonna face against the winner of the match that will be happening later. So yeah. See you guys very soon.